one analytical petty cash book also. Okay. So there was any homework in the previous class?
Yeah, you gave cash book, but no, wait, petty cash book.
You solve the question.
I didn't do it.
From some of the previous classes, you're not doing your homework.
I had like a couple of other homework to do, so I was doing that. I didn't do petty cash.
Okay. So which homework you have completed? Actually, I have not seen anything that is uploaded on the book.
I did trial balance. There was one question that I had left. I did that. I uploaded.
Okay. Right now you have uploaded or you have uploaded before?
I uploaded it before class.
Actually, I was checking around 3 or 4 Indian time. So at that time, it was not visible. Right now, it is visible. Yes, accounts trial balance, preparation of trial balance. Yes, 26th June book. Okay, so there is one part, analytical petty cash book, that is left. I will solve one portion of that also, and then we will discuss other books. Actually, the same portion that I have done here, it is. It can be solved in petty cash book also. Like this was the question number. It's question number 14 we have solved. Okay. So can you try this question? This one. Question number 16. You able to see the question?
Yes.
Okay. Can you solve this one? Yes. Simple cash book. You simple petty cash book, not analytical. You have to solve the simple petty cash book.
Okay. So can you show how to do this once again?
That's why I asked in the beginning that you can solve it. Okay, so the first thing is we have to create a format. A big one, because this is a big question. Then this first column will be for amount received from the main cache. Then there will be two small columns. Actually, you can create these or sometime leave these also. Okay, after that, there will be particular column. Then again, one column and the amount. This is amount paid for different expenses. So I'm preparing analytical PT cash book from this question number 16. Analytical PT cash book. Okay. Okay, so this is our format. Now, the first column is amount received. Then it is LF and cash book folio. Then here voucher number and amount. This is particular. So in the beginning, first we have to write the amount we have received, 15,000. A PT cashier in a firm received 15,000 at the PT cash interest on 4th June 2019. During the week, his expenses are as follows. So on 4th June, oh sorry, I have left one column, that is for date. The date. So on 4th June, we have received this amount. How much? 15,000. So to cash account. After that, all the transaction will be written on this amount column. So the first time, either the balance BD or the amount we receive, it will be written on the left side amount received column, and the remaining expenses, all other expenses will be written in amount paid column. So conveyance charges for manager trip to the city, 500, June 4th again. So June 4th. to conveyance charge. It is 500. Then wages on June 5th. Sorry, it will be by wages 1500. Then bus fare to workmen sent to customer premises 200, June 5th. You can write traveling expenses or bus fare again. So bus fare is also the part of conveyance you can write here. So there are different categories in which different sometimes like courier charges and the postage and stamp. These two are similar expenses. So it can be written in like with the same name. Okay. The stationery purchase June 5th. By stationery. It is 1000. Just 1 minute. Okay. So buy stationery. After this, sent document to head office by registered post June 6, postage 400. By postage 400. Then postage stamp purchased again June 6th by postage and stamps. Same category, so postage and stamps. It will be 1000. Again, repair of printer June 7. June 7 by repair. It will be 400. June 7 electricity bill. By electricity bill 1700. Wages paid to coolie June 8 400. By wages 400. Then there is taxi fare June 8 by taxi fare. It is 500. Later by registered post June 8 1000. June 8 1000 by postage. Then locks purchased, June 8, locks purchased, $800. You can write small equipments, June 8, refreshment to customers. So buy refreshment. You can write business promotion expenses. So these are the items you have to write here. Okay. After that, we will calculate the total on the both side. Obviously, the amount received will be higher. So 15,000 will be written on the both side. Okay. So from this 15,000, you have to deduct the lower side, that is amount paid. 9,600 it is. So the remaining balance will be 5,400. It will be June 8 again by balance CD. 5,400. Then this will be written on June 9 to balance PD. And this 5,400 will be written. Tell me, is this clear? Manvi, is this clear? Should I explain one more time?
Can you explain it once more?
Yes. First, you have to write the cash that you will receive from the main cashier. I told you that system is there is a main cashier, there is a petty cashier. So main cashier also involved with the big transactions. So that's why he give uh, a fixed amount, a small amount to the petty cashier so that he can pay all the small expenses. Okay. So this 15,000, the main cashier is paying to the petty cashier. So it will be to cash account. June 4th, he will receive 15,000. So we have written on the amount received column. After that, we have to pay all the expenses. So all the items with date, we have written on the amount paid column. You can say by convenience, by wages, by bus fare. All the small expenses will be written here and it will be written in amount paid column. Okay. The totaling is same as we have done in ledger. We calculate the both side total. Whichever is higher is written on the both side. So this 15,000 is written on the both side. And from this 15,000, we will deduct the amount paid, total amount paid, because that is the lower one, lower amount. So 9,600 is deducted from 15,000. It is 5,400. This is the balance which is carried forwarded to the next period. Now, under Impress system, there is this concept that how much money we have spent, the petty cashier has spent, he will receive the same amount from the main cashier again. Okay. So he spent 9,600 and the balance is 5,400. So he will again receive the same amount. It is not given here, but he will receive the same amount from the main cashier, 9,600, so that the total amount will be 15,000. Is this clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, still some confusion. If you have, please ask question.
Uh, can you do a smaller question like this? I just
Actually, I don't have any small question like this. Okay, what is your confusion? Can you tell me that? Like there are so many items, that is the problem.
uh I mean kind of
But items are like few items or higher number of items. How does it matter?
So
You just need to understand the process.
the totaling will be given in the question itself?
The totaling, this one?
Yeah.
No, you have to do it. I told you
Okay.
that we will calculate the total on the amount paid side and amount received side, as we have done in the ledger. So we will calculate the amount, and whichever is higher will be written in total column. So higher amount will be higher total will be written on the both side total.
Okay.
Okay, and from that higher total, we will deduct the lower total. The remaining balance will be written there on the lower side.
Okay.
You are not actually like, you're not fully sure about that you have understood this. Yes.
I mean,
But you
I'm
are
not.
also not telling me that what is the problem. You are saying me that number of items are high. That's why
No,
you are
not like that.
confused.
I mean, like maybe when I'm doing the question, I might get confused.
In big questions.
No, like generally, if I'm when I do the question, I feel like I may get confused. That's why.
Okay, which part? You don't understand this opening balance part, the amount we have received.
And just
What about this expenses part that we have paid, all the expenses?
yeah, that's okay.
But the main confusion I think you should have with the balancing, the totaling and balancing part. If it is clear
Yeah,
to you, then I think everything is clear. So tell me about totaling and balancing part.
I think it's okay.
Okay. The total of this amount paid side is 9,600 and total of amount received is 15,000. So 15,000 is written on the both side, and from this 15,000 we have deducted 9,600, so we got 5,000. Actually, it is simple ledger. You can see here that on the both side we calculate the total, we write the higher total, then calculate balance, and balance is then transferred to the opposite side. First, it was in amount paid column, the balance. Now it is transferred here in amount received column. It was by balance CD, and now it is to balance BD. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So now after this, you want to solve a question before I do the analytical part, or should I start the analytical part? Yes.
You can start the analytic part.
Okay. Now, analytical part is actually not much different from the original one. I'm creating some more column for that purpose. Okay, so in analytical part, what we do is all the expenses name is written here. Like the first expenses is conveyance. So we will write conveyance here. Okay, conveyance or traveling expenses, it is same. Then the second is wages. We will write wages here. Third is bus fare. It is also part of conveyance. Stationery. So stationery here. Then postage and stamps. After that, repair, electricity bill. So for every expenses, you have to create a column. Locks, refreshment. Actually, we will write refreshment. Locks, so I will write in a stationery column. Okay. Convince, actually, it is not part of stationery. Okay, I will create a separate column. Okay, so convince. First of all, convince. This is convince, so 5. Then wages. Wages will go here in wages column 1005. Bus fare. Bus fare again will become under conveyance 200. Stationery 1000. So stationery 1000. You have to see the separate column is for every item. So whatever your item is, like conveyance is here. So in this line, in conveyance column, you will write. In this line, you will write conveyance. Okay. So you have to match both the line, the row and the column. You have to match these two. Postage and stamp. Postage and stamp is here, so 400. Then again postage and stamp 1000. Then repair 400. Electricity bill 1700. Wages 400. 400. Fare, it will be conveyance again 500. Then postage, again postage. So postage here in this column, it will be 1000. Then locks 800, refreshment 200. Refreshment will be here 200. And locks, there is a separate column for locks 800. Is locks 800. Tell me, is this clear? We have to create a column, a separate column for every type of expenses. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Then we will calculate the total of each column. So 5 to 7, 5, 12, 100, 1200, 15, 4, 1900, 1000, 2400, 400, 1700, 200, 800. This is the total. Total of each column. Tell me. Now you understood this petty cash flow part?
Yes, sir.
You want to write this? Because it will be very difficult to take the screenshot. So actually you can change the, not in portrait form, you have to prepare it in like landscape mode in your notebook. If you are using a big notebook, then you have to use a landscape mode so that you can easily like write everything on a single page. Or you can use both the page of you.
Mine's not a connecting book. It has the
Yes.
like what do you call it? It's kind of like a binder. It's
Okay. The spiral one.
yeah.
Okay. All in that case also on the first page you like adjust up to this convenience wages part, and then the remaining will be on the next page on the right hand side page. Please write this, whatever you think fit, you can use your notebook according to that. Please write this. But do it fast. We have to cover one more, like purchase book I start with it. You're writing?
Yeah.
Okay. After this, you can solve a question, or should we start another topic? You will solve a question after this. If you
Okay.
want. Tell me, yes or no?
Yeah, okay, I'll do.
Okay. Write this. Done.
Can you
Manvi, have you
slow down?
completed?
I'm done, sir.
This part also. You can do this, the analytical part. Yes or no?
Yeah, I can do.
It is not confusing. Masking. It is not confusing for you.
No, sir.
Then good. So tell me, should we should I give you one more question to solve, or we should start purchase?
I have homework for petty cash already.
Yes. Okay. So let's start purchase book then. Purchase book. Now, if you remember, in the beginning, I told you that all this special purpose book or subsidiary book is part of journal. And if it is part of journal, there is a concept in journal that for every transaction, there will be one entry. That's it, not two entry. For every transaction, there will be one entry. So sometime I have seen the student that if the transaction is purchase account debit to cash account, they have to prepare different subsidiary book. So what they do, they record it in purchase book and cash book, both. That is not correct. So for every transaction, there will be only one entry. Either you can write it in purchase book or you can write it in cash book. So there will be only one entry. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So to like adjust these type of these type of errors, that we will not record any one transaction at two places. There is a rule that only credit purchase will be recorded in purchase book, not cash purchase. Cash purchase will be recorded in cash book only. Okay, and credit purchase will be recorded in purchase book. Now, first of all, how it will be prepared, the purchase book. So uh, in journal entry, there is no detail related to purchase that is written with the journal entry. But when you prepare the purchase book, you will write every detail like number of items that is given. Let's say that in a transaction, an electronic shop is selling a fan, bulb, and some other thing also. Okay, so list of item will be written, then the amount of each item, like the rate, unit rate, the quantity, and the final amount. It will also be written. And after that, if there is any trade discount, GST, or anything else, it will be also written there. So, purchase book. You can see here, it is part of subsidiary book. All the credit purchase of business is recorded in purchase book. So, you can write it like this, and the format you can see, the first column is for date, then particular, voucher number, LF, details. Yes, this detail I was talking about. So all the item detail will be written here. And the final amount, after adding or deducting everything, final amount will be written in amount column. Okay, just one. Please write this.
Thanks.
Okay. Now you have seen the business transaction, the many business transaction, or sometimes you have also purchased something from any shop which gives bills or invoice. So what happened that any person this is a shop we can say, and this is actually no, we will take another shop here. Okay, so this is also shop A and B. Now, if A is purchasing something, A is purchasing something from B, let's say the value is 5,000. Can you tell me that who will give the bill or invoice for this transaction? Should I repeat my question?
Yeah.
If A is purchasing anything from B, okay, A shop is purchasing anything from B shop, then who will issue the bill or invoice for this transaction? Okay, let's take another example. Let's say that you have purchased a school bag. Okay, you have purchased a school bag from any shop, let's say a mall or maybe some other shop. So if you have purchased it, who will issue the invoice, the bill? You or the shopkeeper?
The shopkeeper.
Shopkeeper means we can say that the seller will issue the invoice. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you understand this example that I have written here.
Yeah.
If A is purchasing goods from B, then who will issue the invoice?
The shopkeeper.
Actually, both are shops. A is purchasing from B. Both are shopkeeper here.
A is purchasing from B.
So B is selling goods, so that's why B will issue the invoice. Okay. A is the buyer. So buyer never issue the bill to the seller. Seller issue the bill to the buyer. Okay. Is that clear?
Yes.
So when you are purchasing, you are preparing purchase book. The source document from which we can prepare it. Can you tell me what will be the source document? It will be invoice of seller. Invoice issued by the seller. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. If we are preparing sales book, it means if we are preparing sales book, it means that we have to record all the credit sales we have done. Okay. So in that case, the source document will be invoice. Source document will be the invoice, and this invoice will be issued by us because we are the seller here. because we are selling goods, so we are seller here and we will issue the invoice. In purchase book, we are the buyer, we are purchasing goods from someone, so that person is the seller, so they will issue the invoice, and on the basis of their invoice we will record the transaction in the purchase book. Is that clear? Is that clear now?
So,
Okay. Now, do you know about debit note, credit note, anything?
no.
Actually, purchase return, sales return, these are the transaction which is based on credit note or debit. I will explain debit note, credit note also, but before that, we have to complete this purchase or sale book. Okay. I was just asking that if you are familiar with this debit note, credit note, I will explain this. Okay. So purchase book, you have written the format also here.
No. 1 sec.
Okay. Now I'm sharing the question. Tell me if you're able to see the question.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So Burma Brothers carry on business as wholesale cloth dealer. From the following, write up their purchase book for January 2020. Okay. So first of all, uh, the book is prepared for Burma Brothers and we have to prepare purchase book. Okay. So we will create the format first. One column for amount, one column for detail. Then invoice or voucher number, and then ledger folder. Here it will be date. Okay. So date, particular, invoice number or voucher number you can write here. Then LF, detail, and amount. This is the purchase book of Burma Brothers. So the first transaction is on 2020, January 3. Purchase from Messrs. Birla Mills. We will write here the name of company. Messrs. Birla Mills, Kolkata. Now you have to see this also in the question, that you are purchasing the goods, not any asset. Okay. So the person, Brahma Brothers, is wholesale cloth dealer. So you have to see in every transaction that the person is purchasing only the cloth or related items. That will be called purchase. If he's purchasing any other item like furniture, machine, or anything else, then that will not be recorded in purchase book, because that is not related to purchase. It is purchase of asset. So it will be written in different book. So Messrs. Birla Mills, Kolkata, the 100-piece long cloth, 100-piece long cloth at the rate 800 each. So in detail column, it will be 80,000. Then 50 pieces shirting at the rate 500 each. So 25,000. Total, we will write it in the amount column. It will be 1,05,000. The second transaction, Jan 8, purchased for cash from Messrs. Ambika Mills, Ahmedabad. So it will not be written here because it is purchased for cash. Cash transaction is recorded in cash, not here. Again, purchase from Messrs. Arvind Mills, Ahmedabad. So Jan 15 transaction will be recorded. Messrs. Arvind Mills. Ahmedabad. 20 pieces 14 at the rate 2,000 each. It will be 40,000. Then 10 pieces shirting at the rate 500 each. So will be 5,000. So 45,000 here. The third item, purchased from Messrs. Bharat Computers Limited, Kolkata. 5 printers, 4,400 each. Now tell me, we should record it or not?
We should.
No, because it is purchased from Messrs. Bharat Computers Limited. 5 printers we are purchasing. Printers means it is like a machinery, a computer item. It is not our goods. We are not dealing in computer. So it is an asset for us, not the goods. So that's why we will not record this transaction purchase. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so Jan 8 transaction is not recorded because it is a cash transaction. January 20 transaction is not recorded because it is purchase of an asset. So only two purchases will be recorded in this transaction. The final amount will be 1,50,000. Is this clear?
Yes.
Please write this.
So below 100 piece long cloth, it's 50 piece.
Yes, 50 piece shirting. Shirting. Shirting.
Sounds
Okay. Now, in this uh, question, you can see that in the second question, it is freight discount, freight, everything is given. So sometime if there is more detail, then here the column you can increase detail first, then you will write the cost, freight. There will be different column for these items, cost, freight, GST, if it is given in the question. And then if there is anything else, you can write. So you can increase the column as per the detail given in the question. Like in this one, first it will be cost of item, then freight charges column. There will be second column for freight charges, and then the final amount will be written. Okay. In this question also, you can see packing and other charges is given. So there will be a separate column for this packing and other charges. It will be written. Okay. So it can be like created like analytical petty cash. You can increase the column here. After detail, you can increase the column like cost of goods, then the freight, GST, and then the final amount. So this is how we prepare purchase book. Now, from purchase book, we have to create purchase account in the ledger. Okay, so in the ledger from this book, I'm showing you how it will be written in ledger. 1, 2. So there will be 3 accounts. So there are 3 columns, 3 ledger we have created purchase book. The first one will be purchase account. Then the second one will be Messrs. Birla Mills. And the third one is Messrs. Arvind Mills. So in purchase book, we will directly write the total of purchase book. This is 150. So it will be written on the debit side to sundry purchases as per purchase book. You will write the total amount 1,50,000. Then Messrs. Birla Mills, it is 1,05,000. So in the credit side of Messrs. Birla Mills, it will be by purchase 1,05,000. And in Arvind Mills, again it will be by purchase 45,000. Okay. So after writing all these items, what is the next step? After posting the amount in the ledger, what is the next step of ledger? Yes, Manvi?
can you repeat?
What?
Can you repeat?
Yes, I'm saying that after posting all the transaction into ledger, what will be the next step? of ledger we have to do?
We have to sum up like the debit and credit side,
Yes,
and
very good. We will
whichever side
calculate the
is
total. So 1,50,000, 1,50,000, and then the balance by balance CD, 1,50,000. Now in Birla Meals, 1,05,000, 1,05,000 to balance CD, 1,05,000. Okay. Then Messrs Arvind Mills, 45,000, 45,000, and here it will be to balance CD, 45,000. So this is how we have to create ledger from the purchase book. Is that clear? Okay. Now the sales book is also prepared in the same way. There is like little bit difference, but the sales book is also prepared in the same way. You can see here, it is also the part of subsidiary book, and all the credit sale of business is recorded in this book. So date, particular, voucher number, LF, detail amount. Same thing. There is no change. And when we are writing the, like creating the sales book from all the information given here, the transaction will be recorded also in the same manner as the purchase book. First, you write the name of the seller and then the item detail that you have purchased from them. Sorry, you have sold to them. Okay, so we will record all the item details also and then write the detail and amount in these two columns. Okay. So tell me if you have any question in purchase book or the petty cash book that we have discussed. The sales book, purchase return book, and sales return book. These three we will cover in the next class, because actually the book we are studying, these are very easy. The one cash book is already complete. That was a little bit difficult, you can say. And then the last one, the proper journal, will be a little bit difficult. So except these two, all the other books are very easy. It is purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, sales return book. The format is same, the recording process is same, and the like you can say method is also same. Okay. And after like recording purchase book, sales book, purchase return, sales return, everything will be transferred to the ledger. So if it is asked in the question that you have to prepare ledger, then that's fine. You'll just create the format and write all the items here. Okay. So that is our purchase book and sales book. Tell me if you have any doubt in any of these topics.
so
Okay. So now you can solve the question of cash book and purchase book.
yeah, yeah, I can.
Okay. So I will share some question of these two, and please try to solve the question. Okay. One more thing. You are solving the question of like past assignment.
Yeah.
First, complete the current assignment. Okay. If let's say there are 3-4 assignment pending, so the latest class assignment should be completed first, because